What's up, you dirty bitches? So, I decided to make a video today because I've always been upfront. I've been upfront. I'm not a sneaky person. I'm not a conniving person. I'm very forgiving. And I'm also not as dumb as people think I am. So, in one day I got 5 message requests on Messenger, Facebook, whatever. And wanted to know if I knew somebody or whatever, all these different stupid things, when I'm pretty sure that most of my stuff's public, you know, unless you're maybe, if you're not a friend of mine, you can't see my pictures and stuff, but pretty sure that you can see my friends, or maybe not, maybe I'm more private than I thought I was, but I'm pretty much an open book. And so I answered these people, and now it gave them the opportunity to look at all my stuff, which is fine, because, you know, I'm pretty sure that they're just trying to, you know, find something to use against me. But guess what? I have every right to express myself. And I'm also going to tell you my intentions here, because you're just proving my case more and more every day. So go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. I'm letting the people that are, or might be, if they think they're slick, plotting against me in this way, because I've got them on tape saying that they were going to call the cops and file false accusations against me. They were going to call the cops and tell the cops that I was a whore. And I'd like to say, by the way, if I was a whore, you'd think I'd been charged sometime at some point in my life, being 50 years old. So while you seem to know everything about me, you go ahead and, that is right there in itself, is you saying on tape that you're going to file false allegations against me. You're going to say some shit that you think you know about. Guess what? I ain't never been a whore. Maybe when I was younger, I was a little bit of a tramp, maybe. But you know what? That you have no ground to stand on, and that's slander. And that is slander, my dear. So, and it's a serious offense, because you literally said it on tape. It's on YouTube. I saved it. So, yeah. How about if we just call the police and tell them you're a whore? And I said, go ahead. You're a whore. Everybody's a whore, right? Everybody's a whore for something. Guess what? Yeah. You'd think at some point in my life I'd been charged with prostitution, or, you know, pandering, something. Guess what? Never. So while you think you know everything, little Miss Smarty Pants, you don't know shit about me. And you're proving my case. You're proving my case, and I'm going to keep building it, because I've got every single documentation that I've ever gotten. And you're proving my case. So that's my point. And my intention is, yeah, guess what? What you're doing is going to put me into a brand new place. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. Because I didn't want to live next to these monsters anyway, any longer. They've killed my plants. They literally have, as a matter of fact, they have harassed my company. I had a friend come over to take me to the doctors last winter. And this bitch literally got out of her apartment and went and asked my ride to the doctors, well, you sure are coming over a lot. What are you doing here all the time? What the fuck is it any of your business anyway? I flipped the fuck out. And I wonder, yeah, I bet nothing was done about that either. While she's harassing my company, I wonder, was she, you know, ever talked to you about that? And that's the other thing with this, I can make it better by not doing anything. So I wonder, was she told that she could continue doing what she's doing, and that's okay? Because that right there is being treated unfairly. You are proving my discrimination case. And yeah, you guys are really not that on the ball. Because, you know, while I'm locked up in my apartment, and I'm going to make this point very clear, because I'm not as dumb as you think I am. While they've got their whole gang of fucking people down there talking shit, every time I go out there, they can say whatever they want about me. And because I'm alone, unless I got my thing going, which I do every time I go out there, I'm on film. I'm filming, because I don't trust these motherfuckers at all. They can say whatever they want. They can tell the cops, they can tell them I'm a prostitute up here dealing drugs, whatever. They could say whatever they want. And you know what? I'd be guilty. Because, because I don't have anybody here to, you know, to say anything different about anything. And apparently the management is not even going to ask me about any allegations made against me. They're just going to assume that that's what's happening, and I have it documented. So go ahead and keep on pushing that, because you know what? I'm telling you, you were barking up the wrong tree, little girl. I've been fighting my whole life. Fighting for my life, my whole life. And you are nothing on the realm of my level. So, yeah, you might want to go pick on someone your own age, like 12. You know, yeah, I'm way out of your league, honey. And I don't want to come off as negative or shitty or angry, because I'm not. I'm at the point where I just realize what's happening, how vulnerable they got me, you know, and my disability just happens to come from domestic violence and abuse. So, you know, excuse me if I'm feeling a little threatened all the time in my own house now, every day. Because that's the other thing. While I can do nothing about this, I wonder why it is that the person that attacked me and tried to hit me with a boulder is down here every single day when he lives a block away. I'm wondering why they can't go down there and visit him. Why I have to be uncomfortable in my house, going out to my mailbox or, you know, whatever. So they can continue what they're doing, and that's okay. And I can stay locked up in my apartment because it's clearly that's their plan. They're systemized, you know. That's their plan. And if my apartment managers are willing to do nothing about it, which is their responsibility, especially since I've asked them to so many times. So many times I've asked them to, you know, do something about the issues. It's almost like they tell them, and I know they have. Matter of fact, I know they have, and that will be in the evidence that they have literally told people that they were trying to get rid of me, and that they want different kinds of people in here than me. Like there's something wrong with me. Like there's ever been anything wrong with, you know what, first of all, I'm a damn good neighbor. And as a matter of fact, I've got a signed document that says I'm the best tenant that they have here. Imagine that. Yeah. I have that. So while they want to literally slander me and discriminate against me to other tenants, no less, and I can prove it. So keep doing what you're doing, dummies, because you're building my case. You're totally building my case. I love it. So thank you very much. And I'm going to be giving away, I wanted to show you guys my new display case that I got, my brand new display case. And I put some pyramids in it, and I will be giving some of them away at some point, because that's the kind of person I am. I'm actually a very generous, loving, kind-hearted person. Despite what all the monsters have to say about me. Oh, this is not going to go down that far, huh? I was kind of hoping the light would shine down on it, but I guess I have to move it. So I will. Oh my gosh. It doesn't want to go, though. Come here. It's a tight squeeze. Okay. Well, maybe this will work. This is my new display case. Pretty bitchin', huh? Can't really see. I gotta move the light, obviously. Anyway. Yeah, I still need to put little lights in it and stuff, but isn't that awesome? Got all my pyramids in it. I'm just trying to figure out how to get the lock to work on the front door. I don't know how to do that stuff, so that's what I've been working on. And yeah, I haven't made any videos because I don't think it's important to put anything out when you're feeling so negative and depressed and sad, and you know, it really broke my heart. Oh yeah, I wanted to share something with you guys too. Something else came to my attention the other day. A little girl, I tell you, it was a gut check. I got gut checked by a little girl. A little girl kicked my ass. Actually, emotionally, she did. She really. I'm glad she said something, but at the same time, I was like, holy crap, I am that person. So the people below me, who I've, you know, never had any problems with, that I was aware of. You know, I've had friends come over on their motorcycles and actually leave their keys. Like, we'd come, home load, and he'd leave the keys out by the bike. And he, said something. He's like, hey, you leave your keys out here. Thanks, appreciate it, that kind of thing. Well, my friend who just had a stroke showed up out of the blue, uninvited. But he had a stroke, and so I was feeling, and I stayed with him when I was homeless for a little while in his front yard in my tent. So I felt a little bit obligated, but he had, we pulled up coming back from the store, and there was a screwdriver where he had parked, and I was like, is that your screwdriver? And he didn't know for sure if it was his or not. So I thought, well, I'm going to ask my neighbor to make sure, because obviously he doesn't know what's his and what's not. So I waited till they got home, and I went out over the rail, and I said, hey, is this your guys' screwdriver? And it was the little girl that was in the truck, and she poked her head out, and she goes, I'm not allowed to talk to you. And I was like, oh, okay. Could you ask your dad to come out, and I'll ask him. Let me tell you something. It broke my heart. It really broke my heart that I'm the person that you tell your kids not to talk to. I've never been a bad person. I've never been a piece of shit. I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a child abuser. As a matter of fact, I'm a certified medical assistant. I have 5 little brothers and sisters, and I helped deliver my youngest baby sister. My mother's a midwife, ran a crisis center, and I know how to save people's lives. I'm not obligated to, but I can. I could if I wanted to. I'm a really good neighbor, and I'm a damn good friend. And it blows my mind that anybody would have such strong opinions of me that they wouldn't want their kids talking to me, or to, yeah. Wow. I was blown away. So I don't know what kind of picture this place, or whoever, whatever. Maybe it's what I'm putting out there. People are, if that's what people actually are getting from my videos, maybe I'm coming off wrong. And that's why I, decided not to make any videos, because, I am not a hateful person. I'm not a racist. I'm not I'm not. If anything, I hate the whole human race. I mean, I hate mean people. I hate mean people, but more than anything, I'm ashamed of being a human being myself, because I can't believe this is where we're at in this world. This is where we're at, that we can't, build relationships with our neighbors. We tear them down and go out of our way doing it, to try to hurt them, and it blows my mind. Anyway, those are my points that I have to make, and I'm making them because I'm not a snake. I am very upfront. I'm not a scandalous person. I'm not going to try to do anything behind anybody's back. I'm going to do it right up front, and you're going to see that shit coming, because you know what? I've never, ever had to defend myself in such a serious fashion as I have here. I never, ever came at anybody that didn't have it coming. And I'll tell you what, these people have got me all fucked up on who I am, what I stand for, what I'm about. They're wrong. They're wrong, all wrong. You know what? I have some strong opinions, and I use some strong language. But it does not make me a bad person. It makes me passionate. So, I'm a good person. I've got friends in recovery in the program. I got mentors at Washington County. I got people 20 plus years clean and sober, and they're coming to me to make these pyramids and paintings for people's, recovery birthdays and shit. You know what that does for me? That's huge. That's big stuff for me. And that's who I am. And if you took the time to get to know me, you'd know that about me. You'd know that I'm a pretty awesome person. Not just toot my own horn, but it's true. I am. When it comes to people, I'm about as good as they come. I'm not trying to say that I'm better than anybody else, because I'm not. We are all messed up. Some of it just a little more than others. But let me tell you, I've been working hard every single day of my life, reflecting, doing the hard work on the inside, trying to be a better person every single day, not just being a piece of shit, running amok, throwing my weight around. That's not who I am. That's not who I am. I work on myself every single day to find what I can do to be a better person Every day. Every single day of my life. So, that's where I'm at today. And I'm feeling pretty positive. I got some good things happening. And again, these dummies are just going to make my case for me. So thank you so much for that. And the support, I haven't been on my tablet too much because it's just depressing. Most of it's depressing. And I've got all these snakes coming at me pretending like they want to be my friend, which I'm going to go ahead and block them all now. So I think that they've had enough. I've given them the whole day that they can go through my shit and find whatever they want about me. Guess what? All you have to do is ask. Because I don't have nothing to hide. I don't hide shit from anybody. So if you want to know something about me, all you got to do is ask me. But don't go around assuming. There's a whole list of things you could not like me for. But make sure you got the right ones. Because there's a lot of things I ain't. There's a lot of things I ain't that apparently people think I am. And there's nothing worse than being misunderstood by some fucked up people that never took the time to get to know you. So anyway, that's all I got. That's all I know. Peace out. Have a good day.